Hello, everyone. Uh, this is Gerber Mamawal welcoming you to the 51st episode of our Philta webinar, a weekly learning and sharing session on various topics by local and international tennis coaches, players, parents, and racket sports enthusiasts. Brought to you by the Philippine Tennis Association and Milo. Coach Davies, good evening.
Hi, Coach Jerv. Good evening. And sa lahat po ng mga viewers natin, good evening po sa inyo. I'm Coach Davis Solano. So if you have questions, comments, shoutouts, or anything that you'd like to share, I'm most willing to read them for you. So make sure, write it down in the comment section during the live stream. And please make sure paki-authorize po ang StreamYard to view your comments. Hihintayin ko po yan, okay? Yan, thank
Yep.
you rin po sa lahat na nag-share ng ating webinar for tonight. For everyone's information, we are streaming live simultaneously on Filta Facebook page, Children's Tennis and Sports Management Incorporation FB page, and Milo Philippines Facebook page. Then sa lahat po ng mga viewers natin, we encourage you to ask questions. Okay, so if you have official matters to discuss naman po, please email us at philippine10 at yahoo.com.ph. Yan po, nasa ilalim ng screen natin. So, our topic for tonight, Coach Gerb, yung second part ng ating tennis chat with the Jacutin family.
Yes.
Ayun. So, yun, we are excited to share with you our tennis chat with the Jacutin tennis family, the pioneers of Visayas Mindanao Tennis Group, participating in Manila Tennis Tournaments. Okay, so sure. But before that, tennis news muna tayo, guys.
Wait, sige. Hello pala sa mga first commenters natin dyan. Thank you for watching sa mga nanonood. Yan, so good evening po coaches. Yan, kay Gian, good evening. Thank you for watching. Yan, so stay tuned lang tayo sa mga good evening kay Renzel, Maria, yan, Chelly, yan. So thank you for watching. So tennis news. So ang tennis news natin today ay syempre walang iba kundi ang ating balik tayo ulit kay Miss Lizette Cabrera. Yan. Tama naman, siguro naman obvious kung nasan siya, di ba? So nasa yan. Bali, may nakita kasi nabasa akong article. So, interesting lang to share na isang kakaibang take ni Lizette sa pagiging isang atleta. Binigyan niya ng importansya ang balanse sa buhay na hindi dapat magpa-apekto personally, lalo na if natatalo ka sa mga matches. Mabigat yun, partner, lalo na pag galing sa isang professional tennis player.
Yes,
Kasi sa club lang, di ba, talagang play to win. So ayon kay Lizette, tennis ay isa lamang sa kanyang ginagawa at hindi dapat maapektuhan ng resulta ng mga matches niya ang pagkatao niya, katulad ng kung paano siya makisama sa mga tao. Yan. So ngayon ay nasa France siya para sa qualifying rounds ng Roland Garros. So maalala din natin na malaki ang inasenso ng career niya sa tennis. At syempre gusto niya ito magpatuloy. At ang goal niya, partner, ay makapasok na sa top 100 ng WTA rankings sa katapusan ng 2021. So yun, yun po. Good luck, Miss Lizette, sa inyong French Open 2021. Coach Davis. Nawawala lang yung audio mo, Coach Davis, or nakamute ka. Ayan, so go ahead.
Thank you. So, yun ang our tennis news for tonight, Ms. Lizette. Okay, so, punta naman tayo sa ating tennis trivia. Okay?
Ano ba yan?
Since napag-usapan na rin yung WTA, no? Tsaka mga women's player, no? So, ang tennis trivia natin for tonight is about granting. Okay? Yung pag pumapalo ka yung okay? So, yung pag-release natin, di ba? So, grunting in tennis is very loud. It is a very loud noise or sometimes described na pagsigaw or screaming made by some players while hitting their shots. So, prominent ito in both men and women's tennis, okay? So, sino ba yung mga old players na siguro sila yung mga naging pioneer o sila yung nag-start nito eh. So si Monica Seles and Jimmy Connors are generally sila ang grand creator sa men's and women's game. Okay, so alam nyo ba guys na ang loudest granter sa tennis ay walang iba kundi si Maria Sharapova. Coach Jorb, pakita naman natin yung video ni Maria Sharapova.
Yan, sige.
I don't know. It's either you do it or you don't, but you shouldn't think about it.
Times and game
Grabe,
hard
no?
times,
Bata pa
and
siya.
there are other
Although she in 2002
Si Maria Sharapova pala.
Yes, yes.
Oh, Azarenka, malakas din yun eh. Pero Sharapova pala pinakamalakas, no?
Yes. So actually, Coach Jorb, siya ang pinakamalakas na mag-grant or sumigaw habang pumapalo. Okay, so ang record niya, para sa mga viewers natin, no, ang record po ng sigaw ni Sharapova while pumapalo is 105 decibels. Okay, ano ba? Saan ba natin mako-compare yon? Okay, so based on my research, so ang 100 decibels daw is yung lakas ng jackhammer. So imagine, di ba? Ang sakit niya sa tenga. Okay? So yung 110 naman decibels is yung lakas naman ng live rock party. Okay? So imagine kung gaano kalakas yun. So every time na pumapalo si Maria Sharapova, paulit-ulit mong naririnig. So ganun po kalakas yung grant ni Maria Sharapova, 105. Okay, so yan guys, para alam nyo lang din kung gaano rin kalakas yung grant ni Maria. So always remember, walang masama sa pag-grant kasi based on sports psychologists, naniniwala sila na ang pag-granting is part of the rhythm for tennis players. So hindi siya form ng what do you call this? Nakalimutan ko yung term eh. Hindi naman siya distraction. Okay, so nagre-release ka while pumapalo ka. Okay, parang inhale, exhale lang. So yun. So that's our tennis trivia for tonight, Coach Jorb.
Yan. So, batiin ko lang. Good evening po kay Sir Paul Aldama. Yan. Thank you for watching. Si Sir, sino pa to? Meron pang isa eh. Miss Emerald, good evening. And Fritz Ragas Tumulak. Yan. Thank you for watching. Partner, speaking of, ang papapansin ko ng comment section, parang, meron sino pa may, ayun, hello kay Sir Wes de la Cruz. Yan, hi Sir Wes. Thank you for watching. Yan. Teka, parang panibati ng dito partner. Panibati ng happy birthday. Sino ba itong happy? Ayun.
Grabe
Birthday po. Si Tito Gary pala. Happy birthday, Tito Gary. Ano ba? 60. Ayoko nang magbanggit. Basta baka mali yung masabi kong age. Happy birthday, Tito Gary.
Happy birthday, Tito Gary. Ang pinakamalakas na tennis player sa Quezon City. Siya lang po ang kilala ko na yun. Ha? Walang iba. Tito Gary Pomer.
Yan. Ayun. So, let's proceed na sa ating video part 2 interview with the Jacutin family.
So, balik for Ate Jackie po, no? Somebody wants to say hi.
Ate Jackie. Wow. Ate Jackie, somebody wants to say hi.
Hello. Saan?
Jacinta!
Ay, oh my God, Jennifer Saret.
Hello!
Narinig ko pa lang. Ay, ko na.
Hey, Marisu! You're also watching. Hi!
How are
Coach
you?
Joby!
Nice to see you.
I'm a surprise lang. Nanggugulo lang ako dito. Ito ang hirap pag naka-lockdown. Manggugulo ka na lang kung saan-saan.
I miss you, Jen.
Miss you too, Jax. Ay, Marisu. Ang ginagawa mo na dyan.
So speaking of idol, ayan si Jennifer
Ay, nako.
Saret.
Ayan ka na naman. Ay, nako.
correct.
Alam mo,
Idol.
since I'm just a since I am just a surprise guest here, I don't know what the topic is. Pero, ako, maluloko kayo dyan sa kanya. Ay, dito.
Hello, Jennifer.
How are you?
I'm fine. And you?
Feel the same. Still staying to stay young despite all the hassle and na dinaanan ko kay Jacinta. Tinatsagaan niyo siya.
Ang pinakamabait ko yung sister-in-law na yan.
Ay, dapat.
Isa lang naman
Nako.
isang sister-in-law lang. Favorite sister-in-law.
So, buti na lang na-meet ka. Na-meet ka yung kapatid mo. Buti na lang talaga. Really? Tumilaw si Jacinta.
Parati kami nagkwentuhan tungkol sa'yo when, when we get together, we always talk about you, like how you're doing and everything. So glad that you're able to join us today.
Oh, thanks. I was just asked all of a sudden to be a surprise guest. Pero huwag niyo naman ako i-booking. Ang dami-dami guests dito.
Jen!
Everyone, hindi yan ibig sabihin ng idol, ha? Grabe, inaanak ko. Laki-laki na, Jax. Matakat pa sa'yo. Oh my gosh. I hope hindi niya manahin ikaw.
Jackie.
Namana na niya lahat. Everything. Actually.
Nako.
Pati bagal ng paa. Pati lahat.
Hoy, magaling niya nga po ko ha. Nanalo niya ngayon.
Dito, in fairness naman kay Jackie, mabagal ang paa, hindi mo alam paano, pero nagagawa niya. Mananalo siya kahit anong mangyari. Imaw ako dyan.
Para hindi magalit si Jen. Coach kasi. Bawal magalit.
Ate Jackie, kung gusto mo ng chismis tungkol kay Jen,
Nako!
the person to talk. Kailangan sasabihin ko sa'yo.
Coach Joby, alam niya yan. Alam niya.
Alam mo pala yung latest? Alam mo, Ate Jackie,
Ay,
yung
nako.
latest?
Nako, buti na lang. Nako, pag nakita ni Jacinta yun, nako.
Narinig ko pangalan kanina pero like,
Ano ba? Magaling. Ang sinabi ko lang naman, negro wala naman ako sinabing pangalan
Nako, nagkakabukingan. Kawawa ang guest.
Ano ba ito? Tennis or gossip show?
Well,
Tapos na yata yung tennis show nyo eh. Napunta tayo sa gossip.
pampataas ng rating pag nandiyan si Jenny.
Yan ang idol. True idol.
Yes.
Kasi ganito kami. We talk about everything. Hindi lang tennis.
Exactly.
That's why we're all well-rounded.
Okay. Thank you, Jen.
Thanks, Coach Robbie, for inviting me to be, to be a surprise guest here para manggulo lang sa kanila.
Alam namin very busy ka. Kanya salamat sa oras, okay?
You're welcome anytime, Coach Jovi pa. Everybody, please always listen to Coach Jovi. Coach Jovi was with me as I was starting to play since I was 12 years old. Although nahirapan siya mag-interview sa akin kasi puro one word lang sagot ko.
Teka. This one is about Jacutin family, okay? So, balik tayo sa Jacutin family.
Yun naman pala. Si Marisu naman, eto, she's small but terrible. Deadly. Deadly talaga yan. On and off the court.
I had to. Everyone was like 10 inches taller than me.
Yes.
That's why, I had to be feisty on and off the court. you know, that my dad would always remind me, you know, you have to, you know, think big, think like, you know, a giant. So yeah, so I guess I had
Tito,
to.
I totally agree. I did not know off the court maghahabol ako kay Marisu para hindi lang tumapak sa stage para kumanta. I always had to stop her from getting into the lounge tray, you know, para palitan pa yung singer na nandun. At least siya na. Once she gets a mic, wala nang alisan yan.
Hindi pa nag-change hanggang ngayon. You know, I always tell the kids, when I have the mic, you better, you know, step out, go away, or go somewhere, because you know that, you know, the whole afternoon is, you know, just for me singing.
Okay, Marisu, nabanggit mo, you said about when you get hold of the mic. There's another person here, when he gets hold of the mic, he can sing all night long. And dito siya nakasingit. If you will see in one of the screen, si Coach Eloy. Coach Eloy wants to say hello to Grandpa Dicky.
Hi, Coach
Dicky,
Eloy.
nakikita mo ba si Eloy? Eloy, mag-hello ka na.
Dicky.
Yes.
Kumusta ka na?
Teka.
Kumusta?
Uy! Uy, Iloy! Gwapo ka pa rin!
Marisu!
Marisu!
Oh my God!
Yan, Tita Suset!
Ay, talaga! Iloy!
Brad, kumusta kayo lahat dyan? Kumusta kayo?
Yeah! You were always around Pilta!
Lolo ka na!
Ikot ng Pilta, mataba ka noon! Mataba!
Hanggang ngayon.
Mataba pa rin!
Lolo na tayo! Lolo tayo lahat!
Yeah, yeah!
Pero hindi pa rin tayo tumatanda.
Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
Siyempre, si Idol.
Totoo yan! Totoo yan! Yeah! Totoo yan, Iloy! Yeah!
Nawawala ang connection ni Eloy. Okay, sige. Thank you, Coach Eloy. Coach Jen, thank you very much. You're still
Thanks,
beautiful.
Yeah.
Nice to see you,
Thanks,
Jen.
Jovi. Nice to see you, Jax. Nice to see you, Marisu. Tito, take care of yourself.
Yes, you do! You do!
I will now exit. I think that was my cue.
Chelly, your question, please.
Hi, I'm Marieli Cruz from Cabanatuan City, Nueva Ecija. Ate Marisu, my question for you is, please share with us your most memorable experience during your university competition.
Marisu,
Saan? I didn't hear the last part.
Your most memorable experience po during your university competition.
University competition. Yeah, winning the NAIA, I think that was the most memorable, you know, for me. So it's you know, getting to the top as a first seed nationally. I think that's you know, one of you know, I had tight matches. Every match was memorable. I think, you know, I had a lot of 3-setter matches because the competition was, you know, tough there, because a lot of the ex-pro players would, you know, attend smaller colleges because they were not eligible to play in an NCAA Division I. So I would say, you know, the competition was definitely high, and every match that I played, you know, in a 3-setter or win or lose, I think that was memorable. I think the friends that I've made, my teammates, it was a diverse group of people. So, you know, my best friends were from everywhere, like France, Brazil, you know, we China, Asian. So we were, you know,
El Salvador.
Yeah, well, Rodrigo's, you know, he hung out with a lot of tennis players. Even though Rodrigo played soccer for the university, he was hanging out with, you know, mostly tennis players. That's why we met eventually, because his friends were mostly tennis players. But yeah, you know, lots of memorable experiences, you know, during college. So, you know, yeah, it was fun.
Next question for Ate Marisu again. Celeste?
Hello po. My name is Celeste Vica Botay from the capital of the Philippines, Manila. Did it cross your mind that US tennis scholarship would lead to staying in America for good?
Did it cross my mind? No, not really. You know, I thought that after college I would go back to the Philippines and play some more tennis, or yeah, just after that opportunity, I thought that I just do business or live there. But I met my husband, Rodrigo, and obviously he's not Filipino, and I thought that US was a neutral ground for us, so I think it just worked out for the best that we live here, because he's not, well, he will like the Philippines. I'm sure he'll love, the Philippines, but it was easier, I guess, to stay here after college, since we were already, both here studying.
Rodrigo, you will love the Philippines. I promise you.
I heard pretty good things about it. So
Yes.
I probably will enjoy. San Miguel, I probably will enjoy also as well.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, Shelly, your question, please.
Hello po ulit, Ate Marisu. My question for you is, who were your batchmates during your junior days back in the Philippines? Did you all play in the Fed Cup?
Okay, so my batchmate, parang madami kami sa grupo ko. Like at least the same age is Chris Fernandez, Pamela Floro, Christina Bengson. Obviously, I played Fed Cup with Jennifer Saret, Francesca Lao. Although, I have to say that they're little, few years older than me, but we played, for the Philippines during Fed Cup together. So, yeah, so those were the players.
Lenny
the
Blanco.
same age.
Lenny
Blanco. Yeah, madami. But yung nagta-travel kasama ko, usually tatlo lang kami, si Chris Fernandez, ka-age ko, and then Pamela Floro. So, yeah, yun yung tatlo na kasama ko parati pag nagta-travel, around Asia to play. And then for the boys side, meron sila Dante Santa Cruz, si De Guzman, Randy De Guzman, sila coach, I know he's coaching now, Carl Santa Maria, Chris Cuarto too as well. Yun yung mga, players na at least ka-batch ko. Before Roland Kraut, obviously, Coach Roland Kraut also. So yun yung mga namin, mga gang, during our time. So yeah.
Okay, thank you for that, Ate Marisu. Okay, so next question is for Grandpa Dicky. Jed?
Hi, I'm Jed Labasano from Angeles City, Pampanga. My question for you, Grandpa Dicky, is do you compete in the interclub tournaments in San Francisco? We hear that Filipinos are very strong players in the interclub level over there. Balita po namin, meron din commercial laban dyan.
Pag Pilipino kasama mo, sabay na yung inuman, pustahan, kalukuhan, lahat na. I live in Hayward, yung namin, yung Union City Tennis Club, lahat yan Pilipino yan. Itong pandemic na ito, dito, inuman pa rin. Kwentuhan, inuman, talking about the good old days, yung mga yung nasa Pilipinas pa, sino yung mga sikat, yung old Filipino, na pag nagsama-sama, ang dami. We have Daly City, Sacramento, San Jose, sa amin na team. But sa lahat ng Pilipino, pag gusto mo talagang tennis, maski weekend, weekdays, punta ka lang ng Dryer, Union City Tennis Club. Nako, punong-puno. ang daming Pilipino, Daly City, oh my God. Talaga, enjoy na enjoy ang ano kami rito. But mostly some of us are only seniors, you know. So, yung hindi pwede kalabanan ano. In fact, this May 29, apat na maglalaban, which is Vallejo, Daly City, dito sa Union City, na mag-tennis, pustahan ito pustahan ito, talagang ano. So since we celebrated yung month of May, birthday ko, yun, may tennis. Lahat ng May-born magko-contribute para mag-tennis. Pag April-born ka, ganun din, contribute yung April-born para magka-celebration. So, sawa-sawa ng pulis dito sa talaga pag Pinoy, kantahan. My God, yung kantahan dyan sa park, sa tennis court, ay nako. Sabihin mo, para kang nasa Pinas din. Nako. Kaya ngayong 28, itong gathering, since in-invite ko nga si Mariso, Raj, at saka yung dalawang anak ko, which they really wanted to see na na makita nila yung magagaling na tennis, tapos to compete with players from different clubs, tennis club dito. So, but I think Mariso and Rodrigo has to go to San Diego kasi there's a big soccer match doon sa Lian ni Habi. So it would be like probably Bella and Gavin na they would really... Gavin, by the way, is playing at the Dryer. Ang kalaban ni Gavin at his age as 13 years old, ang kalaban niya, Class A players na dito. He serves and volley, he goes talaga. Ando na siya. So, that's why yung single niya gumaganda kasi experience niya na pumasok sa net, return observe, pakasok na net. Kaya yung game niya ngayon, nagtaka ito mga Amerikano Bakit mahilig pumasok sa net si Gavin? Kasi yun, I got, experiences in the Philippines and yung dapat kong gawin to raise your level in tennis. Like if you want ito, national level, international level, mabigat yan. So experience-wise, ang masasabi ko lang, I'm only up to 14 under. Sa 16, sila Raj at saka si Marison na nag-handle ng mga bata. Pero yung technique-wise, how to handle, yun. At saka first job ko sa Daly City, kaya gumana yung training ko. Kasi pagdating ni Mariso at saka ni Raj, tinatalo nila lahat Pinoy doon. Postahan talo nila. Kaya umangat yung tennis coaching ko. I'm not practically not good tennis player, but yung experience ko, nakikita ko yung kinukoach yung mga anak ko, I have to follow it up when I go home to Cagayan de Oro, Mindanao. Kasi 2 weeks lang yung training ng mga international coach magagaling na coach. Sila Joby Mawawal, sila Martin Misa, Cuarto, si Kraut, madaming magaling, si John Ray Moreno, mga experience nila, ginagather ko, tinuturo ko ng anak ko. At saka I'm always with them when it comes to tournaments. Kaya iba yung exposure ko. I learn many things to handle. Like in the Philippines, you know what? I'm sorry to tell you, yung tennis sa atin, rally lang. But here in America, they get a bucket of ball, they go by themselves in the tennis court, serve lang. Tapos may mag-serve, may return of serve. That is all about tennis na pag yung game mo, malakas serve, depensa, patay, ganun lang. So, if you could see Bella and Gavin maglaro, puro upinsa yan. upak, just like Raj and Marisu. That's all.
Thank you. Alfonso, your question for Ate Marisu, please.
My question is, what was your biggest weapon during your junior days?
In terms of what, like forehand or backhand or serve, definitely not the serve, but siguro forehand kasi, you know, right-handed tapos double hand. So medyo, you know, I generate a lot of power sa forehand side ko kasi right-handed. I would say, you know, footwork, right? Because I'm short. I'm barely 5 foot. So, you know, when everyone else is taking one step, I would have to, you know, take 2 or 3 steps to get to my shot. So I would say footwork is really, you know, something that I focused on, you know, just to, you know, get to the level that I am. So yeah, so I would say, yun, I'm not big on volleys. I'm a baseline player, but I would say forehand, and definitely not serve.
To add to that, you know Cecil Velez? Cecil Velez yung top na player na sumasali ng US Open. Nung naglaban sila ni Marisu sa dito, kasi taga San Francisco, nung naglaban sa ni Marisu, nakakuha si Marisu ng 1 set noon. Kaya lang kinapos kasi may pagkamatanda na kunti. That's about it. So yeah. So just to add to that.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for that. Okay, next question is for Gavin. Raiden.
Hi Gavin, I'm Raiden Victor from Binangan, Rizal. This question is for you. Do you have a school tennis team? And how old were you when you started playing tennis? And what tennis league do you competed in?
Sadly, for all the schools I've been to, there's been no tennis teams, and there's really no tennis teams in my area, so it's hard to play tennis. And I've been playing tennis for quite a long time right now, but it's not very consistent. And I stop, I start, then I stop again, then I stop. It's not very consistent.
And how old are you where you when you started playing tennis?
Maybe when I was like 5 or 6.
And what tennis league do you competed in?
I haven't really made up my mind about a tennis team yet, but right now I just play USTA tournaments, and that's really just what I'm focusing on right now.
Sorry, Gavin, I was saying your grandpa just said you practiced with the bucket of balls, right? Here in
Yes.
yes, in my San Beda Tennis University, I practice with a bucket of beers. Okay. Don't forget, huh? Okay. Okay.
Fourth, your question, please.
How about you, Bella? What is your current state ranking in the junior division?
Sorry?
What is your current state ranking in the junior division?
Nakamute po ata.
No, Bella?
The question is for Bella.
As a
Go ahead.
7th grader in all of California, as a 7th grader for my grade, I am 13.
Tennis recruiter.
And then for NorCal, California, I'm 33. And then for nationally, I'm 400.
Okay. Okay, don't worry. Grandpa Dicky will upgrade your tennis ranking. He has a lot of connections. Even in the underworld, he has connections. Okay. Next.
Okay. This question is for Bella again. So, Jeb,
Hi, Bella. My question for you is, in the future, do you have any plans to play for the Philippine Fed Cup team?
I think that it would be a great opportunity and an honor, and I'm actually looking forward to it. As of right now, I haven't really traveled a lot for playing tennis. I'm still young, and right now I'm focusing on school because education is always first. But I'm starting for this summer, I'm starting to try and travel a little bit more, go to other places in the US. Not out of the country yet, but I think as I get older and develop my tennis more, I think I'll be able to go outside of the country and play for other teams, and especially the Philippines to represent you guys.
Thank you for that. Next question is a surprise question for actually Rodrigo from Chile.
Oh.
Hello. This question is for Kuya Rodrigo. We were informed that you were a university soccer player. So how did you meet at Mauricio? Was the football field located beside the tennis court?
Well, I don't know if it was located next to the tennis court, but that was pretty close. Like she mentioned earlier, we were lucky that both we got drafted to be in a team, in a team sports for the university. But we got excited. And all my friends, they were the tennis teams. They were from Spain, they were from Chile, Argentina, and most of the soccer teams, they were from England. And in that time, my English wasn't as good. So I was closer to the tennis team. And of course, that's where I met Mary Sue. And I did not let her go anymore from there.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what it was. And I started playing tennis as well. I'm definitely not as good. My footwork is also pretty good, but my forehand backhands are not there yet. So I hope that I answered your question.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Rodrigo. Okay, next question is for Javi. Okay, Latrell, your question please for Javi.
Hi, Javi. Do you have a memorable tennis match or a victory in any of tennis tournaments of you competed?
No, the list goes on for those. No, I'm joking. But yeah, back in the day, a couple years back, I would play tennis tournaments very consistently, almost every weekend. To be honest, I wouldn't be able to point just one out. I was always playing tennis tournaments. Some I'd win, some I'd lose. But if you want to ask what was a big opportunity and what was a great day for me in tennis, you should ask my grandpa, Dicky. He'll tell you the story of the player I played against. He'll tell you. Go ahead, Grandpa.
No, you were 9 years old that time, but among my grandchildren, to be honest, I perfected the stroke of a forehand and backhand when he was 9 years old. But his heart is to his grandpa from El Salvador. At the early age, he always watched soccer every day, always in the soccer. So, I have two already of tennis players, and then and hubby loves to, they can choose their own sport actually, but hubby so natural as a player, as a tennis player, but much more natural in soccer. Oh, I was in Spain with my wife, where hubby plays again Manchester, England. In soccer, Manchester is really good, and I was like, there was like ABC, different categories, A, B, C, D, E, and then on a certain B level, I think, or was it C? The team won against different countries. And then I think we were in the semifinals with Manchester, England. And my God, I was like, I was shouting from the stand all by myself. And then there were lots of, English also shouting. And shout my heart out. That was my unbelievable experience with Hubby. Hubby is so natural. I tell you guys, Hubby was once in the Philippines. I brought him there. And I helped soccer in the Philippines too. I brought like lots and lots of ball. And Hubby get to teach all the soccer player in the Philippines. And they were seeing videos of Hubby playing in Spain and how he dribbles the ball. Oh my God, they were so amazed, surprised. And Hubby gets to play there. And I think Hubby loves the Philippines so much. I get to go around the city, and I think there was this certain coach Guarin from the Guarin from the Philippine team in soccer. I said, can you let your grandson play with his bus of records? Can you let him play in the Philippines? Of course, yes. And you know, Hubby now is playing in Silicon Valley. If you know, if the whole time they will not take him out, but because Hubby could dribble the ball, feed you the ball. I tell you guys, it's really unbelievable. 200 recruits, he came out number 1. And
Well,
I'll drink for that.
I know, but sometimes, you know, grandparents, right? I'm sure the same with your lolo, lola, nanay, tatay, when they see, you know, the kids, they would, you know, it's like the most amazing, smallest thing that they would do is just amazing for them. And I think that's how it is for my parents. They're just so excited that my kids, you know, they get to see my kids play the sports that they love. So, you know, everything, they always just praise them like, oh, you're doing good, you're so good, this is, you know, they get so excited. But in reality, you know, they're just really, you know, hard working kids that, you know, just you know, they enjoy their everyday.
We do what we love. We
Yeah.
do what we love.
And they enjoy their everyday experience of just playing, you know, again, the sports that they like. So in terms of, you know, the grandparents getting so excited, I mean, that's understandable as well. But, you know, it's, yeah, it's, what do you think? Like, it's really just, you know, an exciting ride for the grandparents.
but you know, the behind the success of Hubby is his dad. They are just like Barkada. They go together. They Rodrigo always invite Hubby to play in their match, the much older guys, the seniors. And you know, to give credit to Rodrigo too, when they were playing like soccer in America, they have a soccer team, the El Salvadorian team, and they were playing with Mexico. One time Rodrigo came to the house like busted, was, you know, got in trouble with the Mexicans because God, and he has a black eye or something. I said, what happened, Rodrigo? And he told me like, you know, that what happened was that we were in a championship with Mexico, and we beat them, and then they ran after us. You know, we get into, you know, a fight with them. But the second question I asked Rodrigo, tell me, who scored lots of score? And Rodrigo came out like, of course, it's me. I do all the scoring there in San Francisco. That's why we won. That's how Hubby becomes so good, because of his dad and his granddad too. That's all.
Yeah. Okay, just to say one thing, we have gone very far from the original question. To say, I would not say I have many memorable moments in tennis. My time was very lovely when I played tennis. There's not one specific memorable thing. I played many tournaments, won many tournaments. I lost many tournaments, but I had fun overall. Yeah.
Yeah, to add to that, when I brought Hubby to the Philippines, I brought along 2 boxes of balikbayan boxes all shoes, and then 1 box of balls. And my God, they were so happy about it. And, up to now, they're still asking how's Habi doing, how's, such memorable for Habi and Gavin. And I hope I could bring Bella back home to the Philippines anytime soon. That's all.
Thank you for that answer. Julia, your question for Javi, please.
Hi, I'm Julia Ignacio from Luzon City. Javi, what do you consider your biggest soccer achievement so far in your young career?
Good question. Thank you for asking that question. I'd say biggest achievement, not necessarily one event or one game. And I believe I'd say it's my consistency over the years. I believe that, I have many friends who are wonderful, great players, great soccer players, great people, but they decided to stop playing for whatever reason. And I credit myself on that I stay very consistent, that I've always been able to stay at a very good level and just keep going up and up and up. So it's not one specific event or one tournament that I played well, but I would say I'd credit it to my overall consistency and my growth in the sport. That's my biggest achievement. And I hope to keep going like that. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for that, Javi. Okay, next one is Brevian. Your question for Javi.
Now that you're 16, Javi.
Wait, Brevian, it's only 15.
Oh, 15.
16.
No, he just got 15. He's 16. 16.
Yeah, 16.
Okay, 16. Does your mom and dad allow you to have a girlfriend?
I wish I recorded your question. Can you ask that question again? Well, I'll record the whole conversation. Wait 1 second. Let me do it.
We'll put this in record just
for the record.
Yeah. Okay.
He doesn't know which girlfriend she'll be sending it to of mine, though. That's the thing. No, but yes, I do have a girlfriend at the moment. I've had many in the past before, but
many.
No, it's just friends. I think
He just says, it means many, but it's friends.
it's not like real. It's a puppy relationship, not necessarily girlfriend. Right? I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
What?
Back to the question. Yes, at the moment they allow me to have a girlfriend. So I have one at the moment. Very lovely girl. I consider her my best friend. And yeah, they allow me to have a girlfriend. Yes. She's also a soccer player. Yeah.
Shirley, your question, please.
Or maybe I ask more questions like in that, because now we're learning about things that we haven't heard before.
Shirley, so last night about girlfriends. Go ahead, proceed with your.
Exactly.
Hello, good morning. Hi, Avi. So here's your question. Does your girlfriend play soccer too?
Yeah, so she is a soccer player. Yeah. I have not had the opportunity yet to play soccer with her, but me and her are definitely in the talks of playing soon, going to a soccer field and going to play. But from where I stand, I will say I'm a better soccer player than her, though,
Hey guys, wait. Okay, let's say so.
Yeah. She is also a soccer player. She plays multiple sports, but her main sport is soccer. Yes.
Hey Shireen, last night ito for about girlfriends. Okay, so Shireen, proceed.
Do you know that our San Beda University is the Philippine national football NCAA champion, and our Ate Bian boyfriend is football star?
Dili, bulag na sila.
Paulit, anong sabi mo?
Walay na sila, coach.
Wait. Sharon, can you please ask the question again? May sumasabat eh.
Again.
Yung
Do
ano,
you know
yung...
that
Sige.
Do you know that our San Pedro University is the Philippine NCAA football champion, and our Ativian's boyfriend is a football star?
Oh, I see.
Walay na sila, coach. Walay na sila, coach.
Awesome.
May
That's awesome to
somebody's...
hear, yeah?
Somebody
Vivian
saying
was
something.
one of the girls that asked me questions, questions
Yes.
earlier.
Beer Benica, please raise your, make your thumbs up. Yon. Ano, Jerv Davis, I heard somebody say something. Can you please check?
Ron, ano yun? Say it again, Ron.
Bulag, walay na sila, coach. Walay na sila, coach.
They already.
English.
Moly.
I'm confused.
I'm so sorry, man.
May chance ka na, boy.
It's okay. It's okay.
Quiet.
You already
Quiet.
mentioned
English.
it to us.
They broke up na po, coach.
Oh my.
So what if they broke off na?
Nana ko yung chance. Ay, may chance na po ako, coach.
Baka Ron Ginhal yan.
Englishin mo, Ron. Para maintindihan nila.
Finally, I have chance to be an coach.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, this is about Jacutin family, not about you, Ron and Nika, Bien. Okay, back to the topic. Back to the topic.
Okay, Crystal, your question, please.
Okay. Change topic. So, hello, I am Crystal Febo Haldon from Alimudian, Iloilo. So, Javi, did you know that here in Negros Occidental, that our San Carlos Tennis Center is surrounded by 8 football fields, and our San Carlos Football Club is a sister football club with England's Manchester United. See, I told you, serious topic na. So my question is, do you want a tennis player for a girlfriend?
Ay, nako!
Marisu, keep on recording, Marisu! Keep on recording!
Answer it, Javi.
No. So yeah, back to the football fields first. Yeah, I'm assuming that they're beautiful, wonderful fields, 8 fields. That sounds like a dream place. So one day I'll visit. I promise I'll go there.
Yes.
But the other thing that you were saying, in general, I would love if my girlfriend would be athletic. So obviously a tennis would be thumbs up. Maybe my mom can fall in love with her before me. So that's what I want. Yeah, I'm glad. So if you were to be a tennis, oh, thank God. Thank Jesus for that, yeah.
Javi, you know you are still a Filipino by heart. Sorry, Rodrigo, I have to say that. You know why? Because all Filipino boys, when it comes to girlfriends, they always ask the mother first.
Exactly. If she doesn't approve, then I won't approve anymore.
Rodrigo, good for you,
Yes.
Marisu, approve for you.
Definitely.
He's easy going, so yeah.
Okay.
Final question from Kuya Ford.
Final question.
In your next visit to the Philippines, sana nakabigay ka short training para juniors dito and also to give tips and advices on how to get the US tennis scholarship. That's for Lolo Dicky.
Yeah.
He's asleep.
Well, no. First and foremost, you have to really do on your choosing field of, like tennis or basketball. You have to be really good in that. And then, you have to be serious. That's the key to a success, Just be serious of what you're doing, and then if they give you recognition, they give you points, rating, and that will be evaluated to the tennis or soccer, and then they'll call you up, But first and foremost, you have to really have a good GPA grades. That's the most important thing. They cannot just give you a scholarship if your grades are really down. You know what I mean?
See, I told you, senior moments. Nakamute pala ako. Ginagaya ko lang si Grandpa Dicky. But I thought he fell asleep a while ago. Pero he's very much...
Yeah.
So anyway, as I was saying, we can have 100 more questions. Very interesting ang Jacutin family. We can make this even a mini series about the Jacutin family. Walang sinabi ang Kardashian family dito. Walang sinabi. Jacutin family is a...
Marunong mo Tagalog yung mga anak mo? Hindi mo tinuruan, no?
Well, Tagalog, Bisaya kami sa bahay.
Bisaya.
My sister-in-law is the only one who speaks Tagalog. So, sometimes when she's around, she kind of understands Bisaya din. So, nagbibisaya kami lahat. And then, we didn't want to confuse the kids because my husband only speaks Spanish to the kids. So,
your mom is the Mariah Carey of Philippines. Lahat all the songs of Mariah Carey. Wow, the high tones and the low tone, lahat.
She loves to sing. She still loves to sing.
She's our entertainer, comedian, lahat. Yan ang pampasaya ng grupo.
Coach Martin, you're still with, Philippines, everything you do for our Philippine
We have to
tennis.
do a lot of work. And I'm starting with the provinces, so I'm not really concentrating on in Manila or something. Before kasi Manila lang ako eh. I thought tennis, Philippine tennis only Manila. When you go out, wow, there's so many players, so many clubs, and we just have to really help them with equipment and everything. Kasi it's really tough in the provinces now. So, yeah. We miss you. Kailan ka pa babalik? When you will come back?
Soon, hopefully, when the pandemic is over, when you guys, when we are all fully vaccinated, then we can, hopefully travel.
You still play?
Every day, almost every day, 6 times a week.
Si Maricris, sabihin mo maglaro siya ng tennis. Nakakausap mo ba?
This is,
naglalaro
Maricris, ano niya to, godson. This is Chris godson here. And she often comes, she sees us, whenever she's in town. So, my whole family, met her. So,
New look may eyeglasses ka na. Wow.
Medyo dalawang bola na nakikita ko medyo across the net.
You haven't changed. Parang 15-year-old ka pa rin.
Ay, salamat. Ay, ang maganda yung tennis community namin dito. Francesca's here. So, we play at, for Cal Club. Yeah, Francesca's here.
Lao,
yes.
Okay.
We play together.
Uy, riot yun.
For Cal Club. Yeah, Cal Club team. So, yun.
Riot yun.
Nino was just here last week.
You and
madaming player na bumibisita. Si Roland, Roland was here.
Okay.
With the family, right?
Yeah.
Like 2 years ago, they were here.
Roland, yes. I am in contact with Roland all the time.
Yeah. So,
Pero
madami. So, next time,
paano
when you
nangyari yun? Kayong dalawa ni Cheska? Totoo ba yan?
Naglalaro kami for the same team. So,
okay, good.
So we travel to Vegas or any local team tennis thing. We try to play on the same team. So fun naman siya kasi kami lang nagtatagalog din masyadong Ipang, I don't know where she is because I heard she's
Worthington ang pangalan niya. I see her in I see her in my Facebook and say hi. Hi lang ako. Kayo ni Pampaw, alam ko pwede kayo mag-partner. Pero Cheska, I don't know kung pa-partner kayo. Pero okay na ngayon, ha?
She looks the same. She's she plays the same. So it's fun.
Okay. Wow.
It's so nice to see
Maganda-
you.
Nice to see you
Martin.
also. Huh?
I'm so glad that you met my whole family.
Yes. Marami, he's very good player. May mga hidden talent dun eh. Sometimes kailangan she has to play so that she can really express herself playing.
Yes, that's right.
I know you.
So much,
You know
so much
my game
inside.
well.
There's still so much inside that has to come out.
That's true.
Okay. Nice to meet you.
Nice
to meet you.
Thank you for stopping by. Thank you.
Nice to meet you. See you soon.
See you soon. Drive careful.
Yes. Bye.
Okay, so Lola Dicky, Marisu, Rodrigo, Javi, Bella, Gavin, Ate Jackie, where's your mom? Anyway, from all of us, maraming salamat.
Yan, grabe. Kagulo yung comment section dun sa sa ano pag-usapan na yung tungkol dun sa kay Javi. Kagulo yung comment section. Ang tawag dito? Yun, nanonood pala si Attorney Cablitas. Yan. Hi, Attorney. Good evening din po sa iyo. Thank you for watching. Yan. Tapos, sa mga sumusubaybay, comment lang guys. Sige lang, go ahead. Ano nga pala, Coach Pet Santos, condolence po sa family nyo. On behalf namin dito sa Filta and kina Coach Chris, kina Atty. Cablitas, kasi nag-pass away si Daddy Frank. So, yun. Condolence po, Coach Pet Santos of Palawan.
Coach Jude, nagpapabati rin.
Sige.
Nagpapabati nga pala, actually binabati pala, si Doc Alain.
Yun, Doc Alain.
Happy birthday daw po, happy birthday. Kasi kanina ko pa nakikita and then marami rin nagko-comment dito about pagbati rin para kay Tito Gary Pumer. Happy birthday din daw.
Yun, so ito na, speaking of Attorney Cablitas, ipi-play lang natin yung meron siyang message for the Jacutin family.
Good evening, Philippine time, and then good morning, US time. No? I have to greet, kumusta, Jacutin family, tennis family. I'm happy to know that you are now naamodya karon sa San Francisco. I'm happy for all of you and all the best. Now I could still remember way back in the 1990s, no? When you were a tennis parents, ako rin tennis parents, no? Dick, Jacutin. We were together. Ryan was still playing also in the age group, my eldest son. We went to Hong Kong and then participated some tournaments, no, in Jubilee Center, sa Jacutin territories. I really recall that with fondness and happiness, no, because that was the start when tennis really was doing very well and very well to our family. Now, after all these years, I have to come back because with the same enthusiasm, no, gusto ko na ang tennis will really bloom with all the younger people coming up in the tennis tournaments natin. In fact, I was in Cagayan de Oro, where you used to be there, no? Dito ko many young people with parents participating. Really, it's heartwarming to see all these developments. So, kamo, no, Dick, Mrs. Marisol especially, I could still vividly remember your glorious playing days. I'm happy for you. Rest assured that we will all go for what is good for Philippine tennis. As I will really bow out later on, this is my dream. And I have good people with me for also age groupers. This Cuarto, I was with your Koan Mariso. So I'm happy for everybody. Lastly, mayong gabiin, buntag kaninyong tanan diha. Mariso, Dick, Mrs. and family. Kita-kita tapuhon. Ha? I'm very happy and proud of you as you progress in these years. Daghang salamat, magkita-kita tapuhon. Ha? And maniguro ko, I'll make Filta great again. Great again, and then kamupod, I wish you all the good, all the best in life. Salamat. Salamat. Kaninyong tanan.
Yun, partner. And thank you, attorney, for joining us. Siyempre, hindi naman pwedeng hindi mawala to. Yan, tamo sa akin, Coach Davis, tinitipid-tipid ko na nga eh. Ayokong ano eh. Tinitipid-tipid ko na ang ating one bite.
Sa sobrang dami, Coach Jerb, ang hirap na ubusin.
Tama. Yan. Yes. Yan. So, yun. Thank you, one bite. Yan. Ayaw mo talagang ubusin agad. Yan. So,
Coach Jerb, may mga comment dito. Sabi sa comment, "Hi Coach Martin, good evening po. Ready na po ba kayo sa mga itatanong namin mamayang joke? Stay safe and healthy po palagi." Oh, nice kayo!
Teka, relax. Yan. Happy birthday nga pala ulit kay Tito Gary Pomer. Yan. So, and happy birthday din kay Doc Alain from Emily Vasquez.
Wow.
Dami fans. Yun, pa-bite naman ng one bite. Oh, mga ganun. Yan. Yan.
Ayan, marami rin pong bumabati kay Attorney Cablitas. Good evening daw po, Attorney. Stay safe and God bless.
Yan.
Pero
Since sige.
Sorry. Nagkagulo talaga dun sa no? Sa part ni Javi. Kasi pogi talaga yung bata no? Pogi yung bata, kaya lang biglang na-divert dun sa isang nagtanong. Sabi ko, wala na daw pala sila. So may chance na daw siya. So lalo talaga
nagkagulo.
Oo, nagkagulo.
Comments section.
So,
anyway,
sabi sa comment section natin, Coach Jerp, tulog ka na, hindi ka pinansin.
Oo nga eh. Ayun. Anyway, yan. So, since nabanggit na si Coach Martin, ito na po ang ating equipment corner. Yan.
Iyo, no?
Kayo, narinig niyo ba ako?
Yes, Coach.
Good evening sa inyong lahat. Welcome to the equipment corner of this program.
Yeah. Yes.
Pero malungkot ako wala pa akong one bite.
Coach,
zero bite pa ako, zero.
Wala na kami. Nagpapauna
Coach
kami
Martin,
weekend. Kaya...
Si Coach Jerb na bahala dyan.
May address na ako ni Coach Martin. May nangyari.
Kompleto na eh. Tagal ko na binigay yung address ko. Wala pa din eh. Mahina ako kay Coach Jerb. Mahina tayo.
Tipid-tipid ko na nga, Coach eh. Kasi yung sa'yo na yung nandito.
Good evening sa inyo. Ngayon sa equipment corner tayo ulit. Ang pag-uusapan natin tonight is sports drinks.
Wow. Coach, before yan, palabas lang natin itong video na to. Since sports drinks ang pinag-uusapan. Yan. Nakikita nyo. Siyempre, yun na to. Kaya ko lang nakita to, Coach, kasi pag sinasabi kasing sports drinks o siya yung naaalala ko eh. Si Nadal. Yung kanyang
famous bottles.
Yes. Ayan. Yan, sa kanyang grade 1.
Isa. Pwesto pa yan.
So, yes.
I don't
Dalawa.
think he even knows he's doing it anymore. He's done it for so long. It's like almost, he knows where he wants to put it. But I
Yan,
think it's
dalawa.
not even. It's so subconscious.
Let's see when he walks back. No, he's going to step on the line.
So, yan. So, yun, Coach. Sige, go ahead, Coach Martin.
Yung sports drinks, yung kay Nadal na yung ritual na yun since ever since before ginagawa niya yan. Talagang tinitignan niya ng mga like mga gumagawa ng storya, talagang pare-pareho yan every time siya naglalaro, ganyan talaga. Pero I think it's just water and sports drink. Ang sports drink kasi may misconception ng mga tao. Ginagawa nilang parang ito yung super pangpapalakas sa kanila pag naglalaro. Actually, it's just to replenish. Walang minerals, electrolytes habang naglalaro ka. Hindi yan ang sagot para lumakas ka. Okay? So, yun ang sinasabi ko lagi. They put, some of them put so much emphasis, parang gagaling sila pagka uminom sila ng sports drink. Pero nakakatulong yan just to replenish what was lost. Okay? That's my take on sports drinks. Hindi yan magic. Hindi yan nagbibigay ng superpowers. Okay? Pero nakakatulong yan sa pag-normalize, pag-balance ng ating katawan, ng ating minerals, mga electrolytes, kasi it really affects your performance pag bumaba ang electrolytes mo. Nahihilo ka. Ano pa ba mga napansin nyo kayo? Naglalaro kayo. Ako, nahihilo ako pag bumaba electrolytes ko, bumababa energy level ko, bumababa ang... Actually, minsan nagka-cramps ka pa pagka talagang severe na yung lack of electrolytes and talagang makaka-affect na yan ang performance. So it affects your performance because of lack of electrolytes. So when you drink those sports drinks, it's just to replenish what was lost. Okay? May konting sugar, konting energy, pero it's all sugar tsaka caffeine. Yung iba, actually, hindi ko masyado sinasuggest yung uminom sila ng may caffeine kasi nagka-crash yan eh. May surge ng sugar, may surge ng energy, pero afterwards, biglang nawawala. Kasi it's hindi talaga yan. Unless last game na, kailangan mo ng konting push para matapos mo yung laro, siguro baka pwede, pero mahirap masanay. I don't want you to drink those things, pero mas maganda pa rin yung diluted na sa sports drinks. Actually, inom ka ng, di ba magbanggit ng mga brands?
Sige, Coach.
Sa ating like Gatorade, Pocari Sweat. So may pangalan ng Pocari Sweat, alam mo, ang concept nun talaga is kung ano yung nasa sweat mo, yun ang iniinom mo. Kaya Pocari Sweat. So, kung ano yung nawawala sa yung potassium, mga ganyan, doon mo kukunin. Magnesium, especially magnesium. So it helps your brain function well. Pag naman okay yung magnesium mo, mga vitamin B12, ganyan. Nervous system, yan ang nilalagay nila sa mga sports drinks.
Coach. Sige.
Coach, tanong lang, pero tama ba to, Coach? Kasi syempre, when it comes to energy drink, di ba, pinag-uusapan natin is, yun nga, parang nag-hydration din, di ba? So, kasama siya sa hydration. Siguro, yung mga players ko before, ang hydration, ginagawa namin beforehand. So, kunyari, tomorrow ang laro mo. Tomorrow ang laro mo, hindi ka tomorrow din inom para
too late. It's too late.
That's too late.
Actually, when you feel thirsty, when you get thirsty, medyo late na yun.
Yes.
Medyo late na yun. Kasi those are signs and or nagsasabi na yung katawan mo na oops, kulang. Medyo late na yun actually. Dapat hindi ka aabot doon. Kaya during changeovers, you still take miski na hindi ka pa uhaw, you take sips of water. Tsaka when you hydrate, may hydration program yan before you play. The night before, you have to take a lot of liquids. Okay? And then before you sleep. Yan. Actually, kami, pagka pagod kami sa court, sa isang tournament, hindi kagad kami pupunta sa hotel room at matutulog. Hindi. We walk, sinasagad namin yung pagod. Lalakad lang kami to cool down and everything. And then we have bottles of water. We carry bottles of water habang naglalakad sa mall or something like that, magpapalamig tayo bago matulog, or after dinner, di ba? Inom kami niyan. Habang naglalakad kami, hanggang sa mapagod talaga kami. Tapos pagbalik namin ng hotel, dire-diretso ng tulog. Di ba?
Yes. Kasi very important talaga. Yes, very important ang hydration. Kasi pag sinabi mo kasing sports drink, parang ang thinking is, dapat ang sports drink, iniinom nyo habang, kunyari, bukas ang laro nyo, bukas yung iinom. No. The best is ang hydration or yung sports drink na tinitake nyo, like Pocari Sweat or Gatorade or anything na pwede sa hydration nyo, dapat beforehand. So, we need to consider para pagdating ng day ng laro mo, kumpleto ka pa rin. Kumbaga, kahit hindi ka, katulad ng sabi ni Coach Martin, kung hindi ka man uhaw, you need to drink. You need to sip. Para
actually,
maintain lang.
The best talaga is just water. The best is just water. Okay? During meals or di kumain ka ng food with rich sa mga prutas na rich with water. Yun, lahat ng kakainin mo, like vegetables and everything, you have to eat. Kasi mayaman sa tubig yan eh. Yung mga tao nga sa Africa, wala naman silang bote na tumatakbo sila, kung nag-hunting sila ng kakainin nila. Wala silang dala-dala mga thermos. Ano lang yan? During when they eat, they eat fruits. Fruits kasi is rich with water and minerals. So they eat a lot of that so that they can run the whole day. Actually, the whole day.
Coach, kaya pala, ang ng Milo, Milo everyday. Ibig sabihin sa
Milo,
umaga, inumin mo na para, di ba?
Umaga. Ang ano ko na sa Milo, huwag yun dadagdagan ng sugar. Kasi nandun na yung sugar sa Milo mismo. Okay? And then drink plenty of water. You drink Milo, drink plenty of water lagi. Para diluted yan, okay? Tsaka when you play, you really have to drink a lot. Huwag nyo hihintayin mauhaw kayo. Okay, pag nauhaw na kayo, ayun na, medyo late na yan. Then you drink a lot na, bumibigat na yung tiyan mo. It affects your performance. Kailangan, every player has his own routine, has his own style, may gusto sila feel diba? So, you have to, when you coach, you have to ask them kung ano ba yung ginagawa nila. Then you can suggest addition of this, addition of that, or bawasan mo to, dagdagan mo yan, ganyan. Then, yun, nakakatulong ka as a coach, as us, like me, I really, that's very, very important. What goes into your body is very important for your performance. So, yun. Okay? So, ayaw ko yung magkasakit. Nagkakasakit ba dyan? Nagkakalagnat pagkatapos ng laban kasi dehydrated. Nagkaka-fever.
Coach,
nagkaka-fever talaga.
Mukhang may question si Coach Gerb.
Oo nga pala. Hi,
Ano
Coach
naman
Mark.
yan? Ano naman yan? Parang iba na naman ang tono niya na.
Hindi naman, Coach. Hindi kasi, bakit daw yung mga tambay sa lugar namin umiinom ng energy drink palagi pero wala namang ginagawa?
Wala na tayong magagawa doon sa kanila. Ayoko na mag-comment niyang ganyan kasi mahirap na. Baka mamaya huntingin ako ng mga tao na yan pag may sinabi akong masama.
Coach, may nag-comment dito, sabi, dun daw sa club nila, sa Greenview Tennis Club, palagi daw hydrated mga tao sa beer. Yung iba nga, di pa naglalaro pero hydrated na sa beer.
I'm sorry about beer. Beer can dehydrate you.
Yeah.
Beer. Alcohol yan eh. So, pwede yung beer pagka tapos na yung tournament. Tsaka drink reasonably naman. Huwag naman yung hindi na kayo makatayo dyan sa upuan nyo.
Coach, beer break ka, hindi water break eh.
Beer break. Marami akong ka-traveling ko around the Philippines. Grabe.
Yes, Coach.
Grabe ang inuman. Talagang parang ano natin yan eh. Parang kultura na natin yan eh. ginawa yata talaga para sa ganyan yan eh. So yung beer na yan, pag may happening, inom sila. Pero for me, as much as possible, hindi ako umiinom masyado eh. Hindi talaga ako umiinom. Ano lang, pagka may occasions or pag inabutan ako ng isang tao doon, siyempre, alam ka naman di mo tanggapin kasi, di ba? Pero actually, as much as possible, I refrain from drinking kasi mababa alcohol content. Tingin ko, allergic pa nga ako eh. So, iba yung effect sa akin eh. So, iba-iba tayo Iba-iba tayo. Pero suggestion ko lang talaga is, nakakawala ng yun eh. Isip yun minsan eh. Sang kang pupunta dyan pag yan nainom mo eh. Okay? Kailangan lang responsible tayo sa ating ginagawa.
Kaya pala pag coach, yung may nililigawan, di inom muna. Parang yun ang energy drink, pampalakas ng loob. Di ba, coach?
Papatanggal ng kaba yun. Tingin ko. Para lumakas ang loob niya. Medyo medyo kulang sa diskarte yung batang yun. So, kailangan niya lagi ng ganun. Kailangan mo nito. Ito. Creativity, partner. Okay? Turuan nyo ng tama. Huwag yung beer. Hindi pwede chemicals ang magkocontrol sa'yo para sabihin mong don't be dependent on anything, even So, yun.
Kita niyo man guys, handang-handa si Coach Martin sa mga tanong niyo. Akala niyo
Matagal ng lesson yan. Lahat ng player, minsan dyan ang point na nagsisimulan ng coaching. What you eat, what you drink. Di ba? How can I help you? Yun ang ko lagi, how can I help you? Okay. So then, how can I add something to your performance? Nasaan ka na ba sa iyong program? May program ka ba? Kung wala, di gagawa tayo. We have to set goals and targets and then the process how to reach that goal. Yun ang importante in the process. Kasi madaling mag-set ng goal pero hindi mo naman wala ka namang gagawin, wala din. So, kailangan gagawa ka ng process. Actually, it's the process that you really have to, kasama yung pag-inom ng tubig, pag-iwas sa pag-inom ng alcohol minsan, okay? Yan, kasama yan sa programa process of being a good, so that you can hit your target or goal. So okay, yan ang ma-advise ko sa mga bata. Hindi ko sinasabing huwag kayo uminom yan. Kailangan marunong tayo uminom ng tama. Okay? So, okay?
Drink moderately.
Medyo alanganin pa yung drink moderately. Parang habit yun eh. Sinasabi, gawin mong habit eh. Drink moderately lang, partner.
Don't drink.
Don't drink. Drink when there is occasions or something like that. Okay? That's just, kumbaga kung kakain ka, kainin mo muna yung importanteng kakainin mo, yung kailangan ng katawan mo. Then, saka na yung mga ibang cholesterol kung gusto mo magdagdag para busog ka na. May strategy yan, may priority yan. Wag yung masarap, wag yung bawal muna, tapos mamaya yung mabuti ulit. Medyo unahin mo muna yung kailangan mo as an athlete, kasi may laro ka bukas, ganyan. As much as possible, iwasan mo nga yung mabibigat na kinakain. Di ba? So, pero minsan pwede tumigim. Pero huling-huli yun. Huling-huli yun. Para hindi yun ang majority ng laman ng tiyan mo. Kailangan ng katawan mo. Function dapat.
Yes.
Okay?
Okay.
May kailangan pa kayo malaman kasi expert ako sa food eh. Masarap talaga kumain eh. Okay? Pero self-control ang tawag niya. Kailangan niyo ng self-control. Okay?
Thank you, Coach. Thank you.
Good evening sa inyo lahat ulit. Salamat. At sa susunod, baka kailangan pag-usapan natin pagkain. Ano kinakain ng atleta next time?
Pwede.
Okay? Yes. Pero may kanya-kanya preference pa rin yan. Hindi yan sarado sa ganyan. Okay?
Yes. Okay. Thank you, Coach.
Good evening. Good night. Stay safe.
Ingat, Coach.
Sige. Okay, bye-bye.
Yun. So, yan narinig nyo naman. Uminom ng tubig. Yan. Siyempre, Milo update na po tayo. So, meron akong nakuha galing yung ating Skills challenge from Rojas, Coach Davis. Yan. Sorry, na from Rojas talaga to, na mali na info. Sorry about that. Yan. So yung mga, ito, namali lang ng details.
Spin.
Sorry, yun.
Slice.
Ang ganda ng court nila, no?
Actually, Coach, maganda rin yung ginawa nila doon sa isang camera nila, ha? Nasa may net post nakalagay.
Oo, yes.
Ganda rin yun, maganda yun. Actually, maganda yun.
Yan, sa Capiz Rojas City. Yan.
Okay na po.
Yun. So, yun ang ano, yung camera, napansin ko yung angle, tapos, yun siya. Ginawa rin yung serve, ginawa yung flat. Medyo nahirapan lang yata siya sa flat, talagang dumiretso yung iba sa net, pero okay naman ang overall.
Yes.
Kita nila na nagagawa na. So, susunod na ba sila? Susunod na yung mga ibang lugar. Next tayo.
So, hintayin nyo ang ating next episode, no? Mukhang tennis challenge na talaga. Okay, so different places, Coach, no? Hindi lang, ayun, kanina Rojas na. Okay, so let's wait for our next episode.
Yes. So, yun, Coach Davis, that's it for our edition of the Arfilta webinar brought to you by the Philippine Tennis Association and Milo. This is Coach Gerber Mamawal saying good night, everyone. Thank you for watching. Stay safe and see you all next week.
Thank you, Attorney. Thank you po, Attorney Kudita, Jacutin family.
Thank you.
Coach Martin, thank you. And sa lahat po ng nanood.
Thank
Night.
you.